Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Baldur's Gate 3. So picking back up where we left off from last week, where we discovered that Thorin was one of those shape-shifting. And so now let's explore more of everything going on around here.
And taking their fair shares? We've had plenty for everyone.
Let's talk here with Slarmy.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
I'm sorry, Slarmy.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Or and now Teen and Two Thumbs.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Okay.
Take the wood from the cart too. What's that?
I'm actually going to drink this potion of animal speaking here. And we're going to talk with the animals that I may be mis-talking with earlier.
The strength against us. I do not like our chances.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Why? What happened?
We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
Did you save whoever they set out to rescue?
They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me.
I'm Brockshield. Or Gandrel was just telling me how you got your arse kicked. Or what we will say, which is, I didn't know this was a funeral. I'm sorry for your loss.
Those who have left us will be celebrated, not mourned. They died well, after all.
As we all hoped to. And this is the one I spoke of, my lady. The stranger I met while hunting the spawn. They killed not only that Fenn's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third.
Perhaps. What do you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. but perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Sadness must be
Oh, that was nice of her.
nothing less will do.
And if our children still live,
Let's talk
what
with
will happen to them? if
Cassivora.
we attack?
I share.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
All over.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
Caitlin.
I pray you will succeed where we failed.
Exterminate every last vampire parasite. Every last bloodsucker.
Dominica.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
There's definitely a lot of pain here. You feel
What
that,
will we do?
Godfrey?
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
What's that, Godfrey?
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
So we picked up the quest. Investigate Cazador's palace.
Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
Circus poster.
The circus of the last days has returned. See dryads, djinn, and dribbles the clown.
It's the Elder Brain.
Back with a new
There's
life.
something happening to it.
Reflections of a gullible prick. What could this be? This stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate, based on God's damned promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course, they didn't let us through to the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivellers and sneerers. Had it with them. Their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the tome continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. Lovely writing from the Larian team. This game is just so good.
What's that?
It's what? Here. Good one.
The circus of the last days has returned. See dryads, djinn, and dribbles the clown. Back with a new act.
That'll make a great headline.
Unbelievable, man. This is so cool. So a lot more conversation to be had here. I wonder, before we explore over here, should we try and explore these paths first?
Outraged.
I think that would be a good idea, actually. So let's not explore this
My
just
son.
yet.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
This is front page material.
I just don't want to miss anything as we're exploring. What's over here? Old rusty door. Oh no. Hatch. A mind flare. What is this? Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Mind flare.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
We could say it doesn't feel very fortunate, or wake the newborn mind flare, or stealth sneak away, or what I actually will say, which is paladin. This abomination's existence pollutes the very air. Try to end it.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
Lae'zel would be good because we can short rest and get her abilities back. Much easier, actually. Here we go. One more Lae'zel. Again.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
What the heck is this, man? All this craziness. So let's read this here. True Soul Alien, your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. That's so cool. And creepy.
Best be on my way.
Looks empty.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So, that was good we actually explored there, because that was unexplored area, like I mentioned.
Rushing your drink, perhaps?
condition with happiness to be here with me.
Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic, is it? Maybe I'll take that drink after all.
Maleficent?
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Take care.
Hear something earlier. Almost like a groan.
Well, we're by a windmill, after all. Probably some cog or...
Maleficent? Okay. So let's not explore here just yet.
Clear off! There's nothing in these caravans for you.
Okay.
Didn't whatever birthed you tell you not to stare?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
We could say, you certainly know how to make people feel welcome, or does no one we meet ever get along? Or the army of the Absolute is mere days away, and you're bickering over property ownership? Or what I will say, which is, everyone calm. Explain your disagreement, and we shall find an accord.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty, and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Let's gesture at Gregorio, invite him to reply.
Well, that's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
So, we could say, you seem to be a little on edge, are you all right? Or, the refugees must go, I'll remove them if you so desire. Or I cannot make the call, decide amongst yourselves. Or, when I looked this up online, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go with the intimidation check, but I'm not sure. So let me go ahead and look up once more how to complete this quest. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we do want to go with the intimidation check on this one. Oh no. I've already used now all my inspiration, so it's not good. I'm gonna save here because I don't have any more inspiration now. Whew. Great job, Shadowheart. We got it.
Fine, they can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
We could say, all right, I get it, how much do you want? Or we could say, over my dead body. Or we could say, or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
We could say, we could melee attack, knock some sense into this upstart, or, alright, I get it, how much do you want? Or, let's find out, shall we? We don't necessarily have to fight them. So we could go with an intimidation roll. I could give you that gold, but then I'd just take it back after I killed you. Or what we will say, which is, intimidation, I fought and killed an avatar of Merkel recently. I think I can handle you. Let's save, just because I have no other dice, so...
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
We got an inspiration, thankfully. We got Needs of the Many from Shadowheart. Persuade the merchant to let the refugee squatter stay at his home. That impressed Shadowheart, that's awesome. So, let's look at this quest here. Investigate the suspicious toys. The answer is actually somewhere in this home, so I believe. So we'll go explore there in due time. Let's start by talking with this caravan ox.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Why, thanks, caravan ox. Let's talk here with Ben.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Marfa?
At least we'll have some...
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
It's good that you didn't. You seem to have a lot of backup. There's a... oh, no, not there. There was apparently, I thought, like a way... like some other room or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's behind these double doors. Arthur's private musings. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love, ah, love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all. The priceless, the breathless, weightless, sheer, romping joy of it. Toymaker's basement. Letter to Mamzelle Amira, draft. Madam Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sharess's caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins. I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. That was probably my last visit. I hope you'll understand, Arthur. Pouch? Primer on mythical beasts. Miniature giant space hamster.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
It's a bit creepy.
That might be worth a look.
It sure looks like it. Let's close these doors and loot everything in here.
I don't need any attention right now.
Looks like a trap there.
Our first basement. And we'll continue exploring here at the start of next week's video.
I have a lot on my mind.
And so with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.